Alright, my phone is on. I'm ready whenever you brothers are ready.
Yeah.
This is
Oh, hold up, we gotta bring it in first.
Oh yeah. So like, you want to bring it in?
Sure. But Shalom Yisrael. First and foremost, all honors, glories, and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, double honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to the elect Hashim across the globe that are doing the work in truth and in sincerity and in charity. Shalom to the few sincere Aqua that are watching, listening, and learning. Right, this is Danyalaba here from the GMS Chicago camp.
Brother Lahab.
I'm the brother Matazah.
I'm Noah.
And Nolan coming back at you with another edifying video. Today we're gonna go into some prophecies. Ezekiel 38. All right, because it's an important prophecy. All right, and right now the tensions between Iran and Israel, are intensifying. They're throwing missiles at each other. All right, America's gonna get involved, Russia's gonna get involved, which is gonna cause World War III. But before World War III happens, we're waiting for one major prophecy, which is the Sihip, the Charagma, Revelations 13, 16, and 17. All right, that prophecy needs to come to pass first, before World War III. But hey, that prophecies, that technology, it's already here. There's a lot of people with that implementation underneath their skin. We're just waiting for Esau to do something big, maybe a false flag, another pandemic. We don't know how it's gonna go down, but it's gonna go down. But for him to make it mandatory, hey, you guys wanna work, you guys wanna eat, take that Charagma, take that Sihip, man. But whatever you brothers got.
Here's Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord, he set up his servants, the prophets, all right, to watch out, for these prophecies that are coming to pass. And here we are, all right, going out there in the highways and byways, making these lessons and tying the scriptures, linking them with the prophecies that are taking place here on this earth, all right?
Since you said that, let him get the Ephesians. That actually does go inside.
This is Ephesians 5 and 15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise.
What does that mean? We're supposed to be watching. That's what it means to be circumspect, man. You're watching. We're watching for these prophecies, man. Like the brother said, we're linking these things up with prophecy. We're watching what's going on with these current events, and we're linking them up with prophecy, with true prophecy, man. It's like, the Apostle Tahar, he had showed that clip of them, Idumeans saying, they some parts of what they had said was right, according to the breakdown. Then after that, what they do, they went completely fucking left on the breakdown, all right? The Lord has given us the complete understanding of what these things actually mean, all right, when we search them out of prophecy. Yeah, you got some Christians and evangelical priests and all that shit knowing that the Sihip is the mark, all right? But the rest of the doctrine is trash. They don't have a complete understanding, man. All right? Go ahead.
Verse 16, redeeming the time because the days are evil.
All right, so we understand the signs that are coming to pass in these evil days. All right? The Lord told us these signs. He said these signs must come to pass. All right? You gonna say something?
No.
You got it.
Habakkuk 2 and 2. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. And that's what we're doing right now, with these breakdowns and these parables, and even linking the scriptures with current events that are taking place here in this earth, which is prophecy being made manifested, right? And then making these, these breakdowns and these parables plain upon tables so that the next man can understand and spread the word basically. Verse 3, for the vision is yet for the appointed time, but the end it shall speak and not lie. And yeah, the vision is for an appointed time. But right now, these prophecies are no longer tarrying. It says though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. Now you're seeing these prophecies are being made manifested, right? You're seeing it right before your very eyes. And next thing you know, right, sooner, the implementation of the RFID microchip, it will come to pass real soon, globally and mandatory.
Yeah, and that's not.
I feel like it, but you got it.
What you gonna say?
No, I'm gonna say basically how the scripture says at a point in time. That appointed time is now, man. All right. We're in the time of the. We're gonna live to see the MOTB, the mark of the beast, come to pass. All right. We're gonna live to see the war of Armageddon. All right. World War III come to pass, and hey, we're gonna live to see, hey, Hawashai come with the big chariot, so-called UFO, crack the clouds. And Lord willing, we're part of the elect. We're gonna get saved and get beamed, man. And we're gonna live to see how we're part of that elect. We'll be on the chariot, looking down
19.
and watching America getting hit by missiles, man. So that appointed time is now. We're gonna live to see those things, man.
So
Not
what-
in our kids' generation, man. It's this is the time, man. All right.
Now the brother made me think about before we go any further, man. The book of Job 19, where Job said that he was gonna see the Lord, man. I believe it was Job 19. Yeah, read Job 19 and 25.
Job 19 and 25. For I know that my Redeemer liveth, and that he shall stand at the latter day upon the earth.
So we know this, man. We believe it. We hope we see how about Shai crack them clouds, man.
Right.
Because we know what's gonna happen, man. It's not so much as I told you, so it's I believe. I believe, man. I believe that he came, man. Go ahead.
And though after my skin worms destroy this body, yet in my flesh shall I see God.
And Matthew 24.
That's right, man. We know that we're gonna see how about Shai. Like the brother just said, man. So like that had got me wounded a little bit, bro.
Let me read verse 27. Whom I shall see for myself, and mine eyes shall behold, and not another, though my reins be consumed within me.
All right, so that's the breakdown, man. That's the reason why we running, man. Like Paul said, man, I fight not as one that beateth the air, man. We're making a point, and we hurting feelings, man. But let's get back to man. It ain't just about calling the so-called. No, it's not about calling the so-called white man the devil, man. It's not just about that. It's a part of it because we got the entire truth. It ain't about y'all cherry picking, man. All right, we're telling Israel who they are. We're telling them they don't get right, the Lord's gonna jack them up. We're telling you what's gonna happen if you do get right. If you so happen to make it, the Lord has mercy. The Lord's gonna deliver you. What He's gonna do to this place, you don't want no parts of it. All right, what has to happen before He destroys this place, man? Because that sea hipping is going to be the reason. It's not gonna be the reason, but it's gonna be a part of it. When I speak as a man, but I believe once that sea hip comes out, we're definitely not gonna be out there on the streets anymore, man.
For real.
That's gonna be it. That's when shit's gonna start bumping up. We might be able to go out. Maybe we might be able to go out right before or a little bit after. But I believe once that comes out, that's when all this is gonna hop off, man. But go ahead. Did you finish reading it?
Oh, Habakkuk 2?
Yeah. Where did you leave off at?
At 5.
3. I should keep reading down to like 4 and 5.
No, that was the point in 3.
Yeah, alright, right. Careful of the picture?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you could go into it, but this is mostly us trying to get on that specific prophecy anyway. The Lord is going to destroy this place. I mean, it goes into them destroying Esau, Edom, because, But if y'all got something else, we can let that ride.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24. And, you know what? And then at the last one.
Oh, yeah, shit. If you do get 24, make sure you get verse 6.
Matthew, no, I'm reading 24 and verse 32, but you said you said want to get verse 6?
Yeah, then
Okay.
slip on down. Because it's even about this, because, like we were saying, like,
Yeah.
it's not going to be, nothing's going to really happen until the C-Hip comes, man. It's gonna be some war, and we are in the midst of World War III. It's gonna die down a little bit, then it's gonna have a reason to respawn. But even worse, man. And when somebody's cancer goes into remission, when it comes back, that shit can be twice as worse as it was the first time, and that person is done for, man.
This is Matthew chapter 24 and verse 6. And he shall, and these are basically, you know, the Yahushai's disciples asking him, hey, when are going to be, tell us when are going to be the signs of the last times. And Yahushai told them this, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. All right, and right now, it's the time. That's the time we're living in. Rumors of war. All right, it's not full blown World War III yet. All right, because hey, the chip hasn't came to pass, but it's going to explain itself right here. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. All right, so key point: the end is not yet, man. All right, so but before the end comes, that Revelations 13:16, the mark of the beast, the C-Hip must come to pass. For nation shall rise against nation, and that's what we're seeing. Iran against Israel. All right, Russia against Ukraine. All right, America backing up Israel, Russia backing up Iran. You know, Ezekiel 38. All right, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines. And hey, look at what's happening in Palestine, Gaza. You know, a lot of kids are starving. A lot of people are starving over there. Those are famines. All right, and there's gonna be more famines coming here in America. All right, the shit that you see on the news happening in these other countries, these third world countries, is gonna happen right here in America, but much worse. Lord has a big judgment coming for this country, man.
You know, they're trying to hush it up a little bit because it is gonna get severe, but it's also man-made, which is the reason why they're trying to hush some of them out. What they call it a food insecurity. The hell is a food insecurity, bro? A food insecurity is when they're lacking certain items on shelves, man. But they say things in certain code words. It's like, what the fuck does that mean? Like, just stupid shit, bro.
And pestilences, all right, and COVID or C-19, all right, 2020, man. There's more to come, man. But wait, there's more. They're talking about another variant, like, you know, razor blade sharp, sore throat, you know. So there's more to come, man. Earthquakes in diverse places. There's earthquakes every other day, man. And all these are the beginning of sorrows. So.
And there's been some really major ones, bro. Like, it's been some hard in the earthquakes. It's like, damn. Somebody didn't walk away. They didn't walk away from that shit. These storms, the Lord's been bringing the floods. All right. Not to mention the crazy weather with this summer, man. Over in Illinois, man, it's been what you would call tornado-like weather, man. All right. Sometimes it don't feel good because, you know, in certain areas, but shit, for the most, this shit is bugged out, bro, with those flash floods, man. All right. Mass flooding going on and overheat exhaustion in other areas, man. You know, the Lord is tearing this place the fuck up like He's been doing, man. I remember shit. What was it? A couple years ago, one point in time, half of America was on fire, the other half was fucking freezing.
California.
The Lord is cold, bro. He snowed up the one side, bro. It was a fire. It was been fire tornadoes, bro. Since 2020, we've been having fire tornadoes. Since when the fuck? Bro, but that's the thing. All these calamities and all these tempests and storms, these diverse judgments that have been going on, they're just going to multiply. The imagination, both him and the imagination of them to make these idols are both wicked, all right? And the imaginations of wickedness are being manifested, all right? The judgments the Most High is performing on this place is that of what He did to Egypt, you know?
But I'm going to skip down in the book of Matthew. I'm going to start at verse 29. It reads, immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of the heavens shall be shaken. And basically, you know, the stars falling from heaven, it's basically, you know, talking about the missiles coming to hit America, all right? And basically the sun and the moon being darkened is going to be a lot of missiles hitting America where, hey, you know, you're not going to be able to see the sun and the moon, man, all right? Verse 30, and then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and this is gonna happen in our generation, man. We're gonna live to see this day, man. You know, and Lord willing, hey, the Lord has mercy upon us, man. You know, that's what we're hoping for. When Yahweh comes back, He finds us so doing, and He forgives us and beams us up, man. You know, we want the Lord to forgive us, man, because hey, we know the terror of the Lord. We know the Lord is about to fuck up this place, man, and that these people are gonna die a death by pain, man. All right. Heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn. So hey, everybody's gonna see the coming of Yahweh Shai, man. They're gonna be the biggest I told you so ever. They're gonna want to repent, but it's gonna be too late. And they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds, and those clouds are talking about UFO, a so-called UFO. All right, chariot of heaven with power and great glory. So Yahweh Shai is coming back with great power and great glory, man. He's coming back to take the kingdom, to take Esau's license away. All right, so hey, Esau ain't gonna be able to rule again. And he shall ascend with his angels with a great sound of the trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other, man. So hey, the Lord's coming back with salvation. But reading on, verse 32, now learn a parable of the fig tree when his branch is yet tender, and put this forth leaves, ye know that summer is nigh. So basically, when it's springtime, all right, the flowers start to bloom, all right, weather gets warmer, it's rainy, it's nice and fresh out, beautiful outside, all right, that's a sign that summer is close, man, all right. So likewise, and same thing with these prophecies, man. The reason we know that this stuff is going to happen in our generation and not in our kids' generation is because, hey, we're reading the Bible, and hey, we see the prophecies are happening today, man, in our time, man. All right, we see that the mark of the beast, Revelation 13 and 16 prophecies coming to pass right before our eyes, man. The chip, all right. We see Ezekiel 38 with Gog, all right, and the Medes, all right, or not the Medes, Persians, all right. We see that prophecy coming, unfolding itself, man. All right. So likewise, that ye shall see all these things, know that it's near and even at the doors. All right. So hey, it's close, man. So stay on your watch.
And I like it. Just wanted to throw this in there. Another way we're close, because you're seeing a lot of false prophets popping up.
That's right.
The scriptures talks about that. Times are a lot of false prophets will rise.
This is a time of Antichrist. That spirit of Antichrist being fully manifested, man. That spirit of those that walk in the image of the beast. Who's the beast? This king, man. Like it says, these four beasts are four kings. Those different empires. Well, this empire right here is the beast of Esau, man. The rebirth of the Roman Empire. That beast coming back. All right, but this is Matthew 16 and 3. It says, and in the morning I'm going. This is Matthew 16 and 2. It says, he answered and said unto them, when it is evening, you say it will be fair weather, for the sky is red. And in the morning, it will be foul weather today, for the sky is red and lowering. O ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky, but can ye not discern the signs of the times? A wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign, and there shall none be given unto it but the sign of the prophet Jonah, which is us prophesying, man. Right? That's it. That's all y'all getting left with is to speak of this vision. And you know what? You're not gonna be able to understand it, man. Though a man told you, man. All right? Because these things are coming to pass right before your eyes, and only the elect are going to be able to, the elect in the 1/3 are going to be able to see it and understand that that's what this is. Oh yeah, the Lord is actually coming back, man. All right? Oh yeah, he's about to put a foot up this place ass, and this is how he's going to do it. All right? For those who chose not to turn to Yahweh Shai. Once he starts setting up these checkpoints, then maybe you niggas might, maybe the niggas is great. Oh, but then when you start getting fucking your ass beat in the middle of the street by a bunch of military soldiers and with robotic weaponry, right? Then maybe you'll understand that this wasn't a game, that we weren't just talking about things because they sounded surreal. eventually these things are going to come to pass, man. Right? There's going to be famines in this land, right? There's going to be a scarcity of products and different services, different medical aid. Everything's going to be a scarcity because that's how Esau is. He's going to do it like a wicked salesman, man. He's going to depreciate everything like a monopoly, and then set up shop. Like, well, I do have a remedy, right? You just got to do this. But these are the signs of the time. Guess what?
This is Romans chapter 13, verse 11. And knowing the time, that now it is high time to wake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believed. And we know that because of the prophecies that are being made manifested, and of course Esau's going to come down with that great wrath, right? He's already, set up his military all over, the United States to getting ready to declare martial law, right? But the Lord is about doing miracles for his elect in these last days, right? To where he's going to deliver us in many kinds of jams. Verse 12, the night is far spent, the day is at hand, let us therefore cast off the work of darkness and let us put on the armor of light. And the armor of light, is talking about this wisdom, right? This wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. That's going to be our stability and in the times that we're coming into, right? It says, let us walk honestly as in the day, not in rioting and drunkenness, not in chambering and wantonness, not in strife and envy, but put ye on the Lord Yahweh B'Hashem, Yahushua, and make not provision for the flesh to fulfill the lust thereof. And to the best of our ability, all right, we kill the flesh, all right, we do things that are necessary that will, to deliver us, all right, in order to be, found worthy in the eyes of Yahweh B'Hashem, Yahushua, right,
No.
That was good. He can get the Psalms 91 to that links up with us. So, yeah, we're going to get ready to end it off.
Yeah, well, I got one precept. But go ahead. Second Ezra 9. I think first measures out the time diligently.
Oh, well, go ahead and get that first.
Psalms 9.
Yeah. Oh. I think to get the second Ezra first.
Oh, saying
Yeah,
Second Ezra 9 measures out the time diligently. And so,
well, actually, I'll get that Psalms. Get that, you're going to get that second Ezra 9 after, then you're going to get the, we're going to end it off with the second Ezra 15, but get that Psalms 91.
Psalms 91 and 1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty.
Which goes into us searching out these prophecies, man. Us searching out the spirit of Yahweh Shemi Yahushai, man. And all his wisdom, what it says that he that fears the Most High will be occupied in prophecy and dark sayings and in meditation thereof. All right? We're occupied in these breakdowns and bringing out the truth on how on what happened in ancient times and what's happening now and what's going to happen in the future, man, and how ancient empires fail, man. All right. What does it say? Many prophets before thee of old prophesied against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. Likewise, this one. You think it's any different? All right. We're telling you exactly how they went down and certain things that happened unto them and why they went down for the worship of idols not to be named. All right?